Hi folks, just out for the exercise. I thought I'd stop for a bit of rest to catch my breath. Greetings, happy Wednesday Club. I haven't touched anything since I left my own house, so I can wipe my nose. Hello, by the way, special hello to Ripper John, who gave me some advice. Said I needed to get out more, so I've taken his advice. So hope you're having a good virtual Wednesday Club, John. Oops. And let's drink to the Wednesday Clubs of the future. I think I may have got the camera slightly slanted. Doesn't really matter, does it? If it's a bit tilted to one side, does it? Yeah, it'll do. Worst things have happened at sea, so just out for the daily exercise. It was raining earlier, but it's got out nice again now, so good stuff. It's sunny, as you can see. So I just thought I'd try a beer while I was out, in the grand tradition of Wednesday Club. Virtual Wednesday Club is all we can do at the moment, so I'll just tell you a little bit more about this beer in a second. Yeah folks, so as I say, happy Wednesday Club chums. Today's first Wednesday Club beer at just about 7:10, so it's a reasonable enough time of the day to allow yourself a drink, is the William Brothers Leon Elderflower and Lime Pale Ale. I've had this before and it's really nice, really nice. Try to find the ABV. Let me get into the sunlight for a sec. Well, at least better light. 4.4, so a nice sort of session ale, if you like. Do you well if you try it. It's maybe a bit I don't know actually. The elderflower could shine through more. The lime's shining through. The elderflower's a little paler in comparison in this elderflower and lime pale ale, but it's apt to mention this elderflower malarkey because it's almost the mild month of May, so we'll get some miles in folks. Sorry, I'm trampling all over the bluebells here. That's not really very good, to be honest, is it? I think I've also got some wax out of their stems or whatever on my nice blue trainers, but they'll go in the wash. Not stinking again yet. They often stink, these trainers, but I keep washing them. But anyways, in terms of May, get yourself some mild in for the mild month of May, and the elderflowers will be out, I would imagine, during the month, maybe towards the end of the month. They shouldn't be too late this year, one would hope, because it's been a mild month of April, and April's almost over. So get yourself some kit to make some elderflower fizz or elderflower champagne. If you put a bit of yeast in, any yeast will do in my experience, bread yeast, but a bit of white wine yeast, you can get it up to about 7% ABV. I think I've still got an original gravity tester thing in the cupboard, so let's give it a bash. Very easy to make. I mean, it's not a session drink, and not everyone likes it, but it's all right in measure. and it should be ready in about 2 weeks after you start making it. So anyway, that's pale ale. So I'll just pause on Virtual Chum Club and get on to drink 2 presently. Well, I don't think you heard that, but in true Wednesday Club style, Wednesday Chum Club always deserves a fart or two. Okay, so for Virtual Wednesday Chum Club, I'm going to move on to the second beer, which is one we've seen before. The Innis & Gunn Mangoes on the Run Mango IPA. And this one, I can't remember, it's about 4, oh, it's 5.6, a bit stronger than I remembered actually, even though I've had it a few times. So I've just sampled the William Brothers Leon elderflower and lime pale ale. Now, so a bit of mango flavour would, you know, be a great little additional taste on the palate. I'll just check everything's in shot. So I'm not using the monitor as such, but it is, yeah, on the wide angle lens you can see absolutely everything. Totally everything, okay. Right, so this is what I get with this can. Often froths up quite a lot when you open it, these things, but I don't know why. Bear in mind I have been on the bike and had it in my pocket for like a good 10-15 minutes while on the bike. Well, let's say 10 minutes while on the bike. Out for exercise. I should maybe have done a bigger sort of circuit then stopped here, but the cemetery does close at 8 I believe, so I didn't want to leave it too late. And I felt coming out sort of at this time of night there's not many folk about and it's safe, so you can stay well in the cemetery. But yeah, so here's one to you again, John. Innis & Gunn Mangoes on the Run. Now they used to sell it in Woodies. I don't know if they still do, because well, obviously don't sell anything at the minute. It's like April 2020, almost May. If I remember right, they were selling it off, so it might have left the range. And is it only Brewdog and some other things? No, maybe not. I mean, the 6 Point and the Bengali used to be in there as well, but I think they did do away with them. Whatever. Anyway, if it's there, it's there. At the moment, you can get it in Aldi, which most of you will know is where the William Brothers Leon Elderflower and Lime Pale Ale came from. So, I mean, it's times like these on a Wednesday when you can't think of anything witty to say that you could do with a few chums around you. It'll be a while till that happens, I suppose, but some small gatherings may be allowed first. So there might be some walking opportunities or something for chum clubs, but no chummy drinking for a while, well, except maybe in small gatherings, obviously. So I just want to say hello on Wednesday Chum Club. If it was a true chum club, we would each participate, so it'd be good maybe to do a Zoom chum club, or I don't know if you can do groups on WhatsApp in video terms, but the things we should try, because you know, it's nice to have a pint and a chat with your mates, and we can't do it at the moment, and can't really have a chat with anyone who's in here, can I? There's definitely a bit of social distancing going on. There's at least 2 meters between most of these headstones. There probably won't be in the, well, there won't be in the newer part of the cemetery, and indeed where the graves are back to back. They're very close together, but you've got burial at one side and a burial at the other. And just let me just turn this around so you can see what I'm looking at. Well, maybe not, because the camera's pointing high. There's 3 headstones next to a tree over there, and one's back to back, and one's the other side of the tree, but the 2 on this side of the tree are facing to the path. So obviously we're walking over these graves now, because this path, although it's not a gravel path, so maybe it's a path by consent of the people, but I fear that it's going straight over to corpses over there, but it doesn't matter because they don't mind. So there's a bit of social distancing between graves, but in the new part of the cemetery I'm sure the graves are close together, and I mean this is kind of it's been let run wild a bit here, hasn't it, and stuff. So it's a nice sort of area to stop for a can of ale and have a crack. Pause a minute just to split segments up. I don't like big segments. So just to film this segment as a one in itself, it's Wednesday, whatever date in April, 29th of April 2020. So it's been a while since we've been able to meet up and have a drink together as friends. So I know people have been drinking a bit at home and posting pictures and everything on WhatsApp and everything. It's great. I was just wondering if there would be a possibility of like a Zoom chum club or something like that, or can you do multiple video feeds on WhatsApp? Probably not, which is probably why everyone's using Zoom. And I know the number of participants on Zoom is limited to whatever, but I'm sure I've used it like for virtual meetings, and you can get at least 6 people on your laptop screen whilst zooming. So, and it can last up to half an hour, I believe, for free a Zoom meeting. Other tech savvy people out there in Chumland I know are there, but I'm out here drinking with the dead after stopping during some exercise for a can on a chummy Wednesday. Chums Club isn't what it used to be because it just ain't happening at the moment. And while there's a lot of social distancing in here, I can't really have a chat with anyone because they're all a bit not very talkative, these guys in here. So I'm 2 metres away and north from everyone, and there's loads of people around, but they're all underground and not conversing. So if we all stood in the spot, it would be good to have a gathering once it's allowed in sort of during small group phase allowance during the lifting of the lockdown. Pardon me. But anyway, I was talking about a video chat, and it would be a great thing, so let's try and do that somehow, you know, a virtual session. Chum Club Wednesday, maybe Chum Club on a Friday or a Saturday. I'm not going to say as far as I understand it about the Zoom thing, so what we could do is, it's half an hour for free, so you know, people could join for half an hour, and then a person who would set that half hour up on Zoom, we could move on to another participant who's set a half hour slot up and just keep zooming, chumming and zooming. It'd be great, wouldn't it? So let me know what you think, folks, and hope you're having a good chummy Wednesday, and hi there, and bye for now. This is a segment in a longer video, so if this isn't relevant to you, then you know, sorry for digressing a bit. But anyway, if anyone wants to sort of zoom in with me, then give me a shout. So this is the last segment of this video. So I've got through my 2 cans of beer that I brought out with me. That's it, all done. I've stopped for at least 10 minutes during my daily exercise. So in terms of catching your breath and refreshment, I think that's reasonable and fair enough. So what I'll do now is just say bye for now, folks, and take care. I hope to see you in person soon. Bye. Okay, just so you know, I'm not being antisocial, folks. I am taking my empty cans away and I'm going to deposit them in the first bin that I come across. So just a word of advice, if you're out for exercise and stuff, and obviously, well, as part of that, oh shit, steps, that's not my bag, is it? The steps. Yeah, while you're out exercising, and then you have to stop at small intervals. That doesn't stop for small intervals to partake of your refreshment that you're carrying with you. So you've got to keep hydrated and nourished and all that sort of business. But for goodness sake, folks, take your litter home or to the nearest bin. Don't be like walking around all over the parish. And because you're not in town, because all the shops are closed in town and all the other places people go, like the library and the pub, but while you're moving around in quiet places taking your exercise, there's no excuse for being a litter lout. So take your litter home with you, folks. I just need a bin now. Hello. So yeah, I think there'll be a bin this way is the most likely area where the nearer graves are, because I'm sure I don't want to be riding one-handed all the way home after drinking 2 cans of ale in the cemetery. Bad things may happen. So sure enough, as expected, here's a bin and there's a little trough next door to it. But if I'd come on my horse rather than on the bike, so there's no excuse for being antisocial. So bin your rubbish while you're out for exercise. Right, let's gnash on. Yeah, so I'm up here at the sort of new part of the cemetery, not far off the crematorium. So we seem to have some recent works here. I don't know if this is just the tree. Is this just the tree burial site? Yeah, they're not moving outside the confines of the do you know, I've not been in here before. I'll have a little look around actually. This is the woodland burial place then, is it? There's one funeral which sadly I couldn't get to here, which itself is a few years ago now. Is it that long since in time of death? But yeah, so there's been one woodland burial that I would have gone to, but I wasn't able to attend due to work reasons. So I've actually been in this part of the cemetery before. So, I mean, I would probably think it's the recent thing, the woodland burial plant tree instead of a headstone. So there's a bit of room left to keep doing it. Pretty good. Yeah, it's quite a nice serene place, this. Got lots of benches as well. Just looking at the dedication there, and that was 2010. So I think it's been something that's taken off a lot more in recent years, this. So if you haven't yet done your will and considered what happens next, maybe, I mean, I was thinking about this, I haven't got any will, so you do have to sort of think of the possibilities, and well reminded of the possibilities that could be around the corner before you're expecting them during these times. But I think it's, I think all wood these, and some of them is recycled plastic. Either would be fine, I guess. Anyway, just a little look around the woodland burial area there. Very serene and nice. One way, give way. One thing's for sure, it certainly is one way here. Really. It's not going back. I'm beginning to think I would have been wise to take a leak, if you like, and I took my refreshment stop, Call of Nature stop, refreshment and pee. Not just pee, if anyway I didn't, I'll be fine. Don't need to pull over in any bushes anywhere else, but yeah, all is well. Now I have a choice. Do I need to go further? I want to go further, or should I return home? I think given that it's now 7:45, I've got to return home. Let's see what's on the telly. I've got a nice Thai. Oh, actually, I've got half a big pie to polish off. Have I earned a pie? The amount of exercise I've done. I've not switched the electric on whilst out yet. I may desist doing so completely. But yes, Thai green curry thing I've got in a little plastic pot, which, you know, you put it in the microwave. So I think the pie will keep till tomorrow. Cooked it today. It was dated the 28th. Today's the 29th, I believe. Sure it'll be fine for lunch tomorrow, and then the Thai green chilli thing when I get back. Thai green curry, sorry. I think that's what it is. Alright. Well, I was going to say goodbye there, and I will say goodbye. And I was going to say it's just after 7:45, and all is well. Of course it's not. So you can't really sugarcoat it, can you? But there you go. Having said that, at least the roads are dry again. So taking the bike into the house will be a dry affair. To be fair, there's not been a lot of rain. Not enough if you're a farmer or a grower. But there has been some rain. So we've got the seeds that aren't deeply planted if you want to get them going. So in effect it's better than nothing. Meanwhile, just thinking there, you know, I need to like get a drip of fluid on my nose. My nose is running. I haven't touched anything else to myself and the bike since I came out, so I can touch my own nose to wipe it. So I ain't touching anything else that anyone else would touch, and I haven't touched anything else that anyone else would touch. And in terms of those 2 cans of beer, truth is, they weren't purchased today, so even if there was some virus on the outside of the can, then it may have gone. But also they were wiped with a soapy dishcloth and warm water when they were put into the fridge, so one would hope that these kind of measures are sufficient, but who knows. who knows really. Right. And it's near this way, so I'll see you later, folks. So this is what I was talking about, creamy Thai green curry. So that, my friends, is supper sorted for tonight.